The brain has this mechanism called the reticular activation system, the RAS. And essentially, whatever you focus on and think about, you'll bring about. So whatever you talk to yourself about, whatever you're focusing on, what's front of mind becomes front of sight. So you've heard that bloody analogy. If you think about a pink elephant, okay, all I'm thinking about now is a pink elephant. Same thing with negativity, complaining, being lazy. I want you to realize that at any given moment in time, your excuses can be valid. Your negativity can be valid. And I bet you probably weren't thinking that I was just going to say this, especially in the tough love module. But at any point in time, if I was to really think about how shitty the world is, how shitty my life could be right now compared to where it could be, how shitty things are in underdeveloped worlds, places, poverty. Like, if I really think about all the awful things that are going on in the world, in the way I perceive I'm being treated by others, the way that I'm treating others, myself, if I literally sat down and really deep dived and thought and concentrated on everything that possible that could be occurring, I too would feel like shit. I too would be voicing my opinions and my victim mentality onto others, publicly, internally, like through just general conversations. I would be living such an lower quality of life if I was to choose to do that right now. And that's not, to be honest, it's not to dismiss whatever the hell you are going through or have gone through. This is where I have to kind of put my foot down and just say, look, if you're going through something so harsh and difficult right now in your life, I strongly urge you to get professional help in the form of, say, therapy. You've got to destigmatize what therapy is. Obviously, there's something going on in your life where you might need just some expert eyes to help you, just nudge you away from living a lower quality of life. Because the top 3 regrets of the dying: 1, I didn't take the action that I wanted to take in life. 2, I didn't have the social circle or relationships that I wanted to have in life, or I didn't maintain them. And number 3 is I was always working, didn't enjoy the moment, didn't enjoy the journey, always living for the future. Now, if you're going through something so harsh and difficult that you need someone else's help, go get it. Get it done, get it out of the way, seek assistance. And don't give me this excuse that you can't afford it, or this pity party that, oh, I don't want to be stigmatized. It can all be confidential. Usually the first 1 or 2 sessions are free if you see someone online. So get shit done if you're in that situation. If you're not in that situation, I challenge you to put this bullshit victim story aside, that you're being treated unfairly. Maybe you are. This is the moment in time when you kind of rise above your excuses and go back and do the My Motivations module again. Do the work properly, thoroughly, and reassess why you're doing this. And find a vision and drive that you deem is powerful enough. Like, there's this massive wave of just lazy snowflake generation coming through, and you can't be sucked in to the way the masses are thinking. Otherwise, you'll just get these average outcomes in life. Like, whoever preaches like life balance, work-life balance, they get average outcomes in life. You've got to do something different and remarkable to get a different and remarkable outcome in your life. You can't just sit here and expect the world to change based on your intentions. The world will change based on your actions. Wake up, stop. If you're going through something really rough and shit, you get one day. You get one day to grieve, pity, work on it, seek professional help if it's going to take more than one day, and let's get you back on the horse and leveraging the power of the emotions that you're feeling in terms of being negative, feeling negativity, feeling like a victim, feel all that emotion and negativity, and just how powerful it is at like repressing and controlling the way you're feeling right now. Let's utilize and transition that emotion and feeling into something that's going to generate a greater outcome and positive outcome in your life. So there's not much more to say really. Like you're probably expecting like a big motivational kind of get back on the horse, you got this kind of thing. No, you don't have time to be in this negative kind of headspace. Life is passing you by faster and faster and faster every month, every week, every year. And just because you don't feel that urgency right now of like the fragility of life, just because you don't feel it now, you will when it is too late. I'm telling you, you've got to rise above whatever you're going through. Get a bit of a harder, thicker skin, like your grandparents and their grandparents who actually like had gone through, I wouldn't say harder times, because everything is subjective. The mind is subjective. But I just want you to think like, can I toughen up a bit? Can I get over this faster than what I think? Am I just getting like a little bit more attention by talking about this and bringing about this to my conscious and people around me? Let's just reset whatever you're going through in life right now. Let's reset, recalibrate what your goals are, and take the high priority action steps towards getting them. Leverage whatever you're going through to the next level, and I'll see you once we start getting more results. So get back on the horse, toughen up a bit.